Impact Report, expected 50% increase in market penetration across aerospace, telecommunications and defense industries by 2028. Date, February 9, 2025. Executive Summary. The anticipated 50% increase in market penetration across the aerospace, telecommunications and defense industries by 2028 indicates a substantial shift fueled by technological advancements, escalating demands and changing security landscapes. Notably, the defense sector is projected to expand by $169.43 billion from 2024 to 2028 with a compound annual growth rate CAGR of 4.91%. This growth trajectory is largely driven by the soaring demand for unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) and artificial intelligence (AI) technologies, which are redefining operational capabilities and market dynamics. Overview of market dynamics. Technological innovation and demand growth. 1. Integration of AI in UAVs. Reports from various sources including Technavio pinpoint the integration of AI in UAVs as pivotal in transforming the defense market. This technological evolution is expected to enhance operational efficiency, allowing for smarter and more autonomous defense systems. 2. Military expenditures. Consistent growth in military spending reflects the increasing prioritization of advanced technologies in defense budgets. The President's budget requests over recent years indicate a strong focus on enhancing capabilities related to advanced aircraft space technologies and counter-terrorism efforts. 3. Economic contributions. The aerospace and defense sector contributes significantly to the U.S. economy, generating approximately $955 billion in total sales in 2023 and employing over 2.21 million workers with wages averaging significantly above the national average. Key trends and insights. Growth trajectory. Projected market growth. The defense industry is expected to experience robust growth with projections indicating an increase of $169.43 billion from 2024 to 2028. Primarily due to heightened demand for UAVs and AI technologies. CAGR and economic impact. The anticipated CAGR of 4.91% underscores the sector's resilience and adaptability in the face of economic fluctuations and evolving security threats. Economic impact and employment. Job creation. The aerospace and defense industries are not only significant contributors to economic output but also play a crucial role in job creation. In 2023, the sector added over 100,000 jobs, with the workforce now exceeding 2.21 million. This statistic emphasizes the industry's resilience and significance in the national economy. Average wages. The average wage within the sector is over $112,000, approximately 50% higher than the national average, reflecting the high level of skill and expertise required in this field. Timeline of key events. 1. 2018 to 2022, a period marked by evolving trends in military expenditures and the initial integration of UAVs and AI technologies. 2. 2022, the President's budget request indicated significant defense spending, with a focus on advanced technologies in response to emerging threats. 3. 2023, the aerospace and defense industry reported a 7.1% growth in sales, demonstrating resilience amidst ongoing global economic challenges. For 2024 to 2028, ongoing projections indicate substantial growth within the defense market, supported by increasing demand for advanced technologies and military modernization efforts. Challenges and considerations. While the outlook for the aerospace, telecommunications and defense industries is exceedingly positive, several challenges must be addressed to maintain this momentum. 1. Labor shortages. The U.S. defense market may face significant challenges due to a shortage of skilled labor, including engineers and technicians. This shortage can hinder innovation and delay project timelines, negatively impacting growth prospects. 2. Regulatory changes. The evolving regulatory landscape poses both opportunities and challenges. Companies must navigate changing regulations while continuing to innovate and modernize their operations. 3. Emerging security threats. The increasing complexity of global security threats necessitates ongoing investment in advanced technologies and defense capabilities. Companies must remain vigilant and responsive to these threats to maintain their market positions. Conclusion. The aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries are poised for a transformative era characterized by significant growth, technological innovation, and substantial economic contributions. The convergence of these factors is expected to result in a notable increase in market penetration across these sectors, particularly in defense, where AI and UAVs are reshaping operational capabilities. As these industries gear up for the future, addressing challenges such as labor shortages and regulatory changes will be crucial in sustaining growth momentum leading up to 2028. This report encapsulates the expected growth and transformation of the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries, highlighting critical trends, challenges, and the economic landscape that will shape their future. The expected 50% increase in market penetration across the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries by 2028 is predicated on several counterintuitive trends and insights that may not align with conventional wisdom. 1. Technological dependence versus labor shortages. While one might assume that increasing automation and technological advancements, particularly in AI and UAVs, would reduce the need for skilled labor, the reality is that the defense industry is experiencing a significant shortage of skilled workers. This paradox suggests that while technology is advancing rapidly, the human capital necessary to leverage these technologies effectively is dwindling. Companies may face delays in innovation and product development due to this labor shortage, which contradicts the expectation that technological growth would streamline operations. 2. Increased defense spending amid economic constraints. The defense sector is set to see a substantial increase in spending, with the U.S. defense budget projected at around $753 billion for FY 2022. This increase occurs even in the context of broader economic challenges such as inflation and supply chain disruptions. The counterintuitive aspect here is that while many sectors are tightening budgets in response to economic pressures, the defense industry is seeing a surge in investment, indicating a prioritization of military readiness over other economic considerations. 3. Economic growth amid job losses in other sectors. The aerospace and defense industry is projected to contribute significantly to the U.S. GDP, with a 7.1% increase in sales reported in 2023 despite broader economic downturns in other sectors. This highlights a counterintuitive scenario where one segment of the economy thrives while others may struggle, suggesting a unique resilience and demand for defense-related products and services that may not be equally matched in other industries. 4. Rising demand for manual defense equipment. Despite the increasing focus on autonomous and AI-driven technologies, there remains a robust demand for manual defense equipment. This may seem contradictory given the narrative around automation. However, manual equipment is still essential for various applications, indicating that a hybrid approach combining both manual and automated systems is necessary in defense operations. 5. Global trade dynamics. The A&D industry's strong export performance, reaching $135.9 billion in 2023, may seem surprising in a period marked by rising protectionism and trade tensions. The counterintuitive reality is that U.S. defense and aerospace products are still in high demand globally, showcasing the sector's competitive edge and the trust international partners place in American capabilities despite geopolitical uncertainties. 6. Economic contributions versus environmental concerns. The aerospace and defense sectors are major contributors to the economy, generating $955 billion in sales and employing over 2.21 million people. However, as they grow, the environmental impact and sustainability issues become increasingly scrutinized. There's a tension between the economic benefits and the need for sustainable practices, which may not be immediately apparent as companies push for growth while also facing regulatory pressures to reduce environmental footprints. 7. Investment in defense technology versus public perception. Increased defense spending often comes with a degree of public skepticism, especially in contexts where social programs are perceived as underfunded. The counterintuitive aspect is that despite potential public backlash, defense budgets continue to grow, reflecting a national priority placed on security over social spending in a polarized political environment. 8. Emerging threats inspire innovation instead of fear. Typically, one might expect that emerging threats would lead to panic or regression in investment. However, the evolving security landscape, including the rise of terrorism and cyber threats, is driving innovation in defense technologies, AI, autonomous systems, rather than creating a climate of fear. This proactive approach to perceived threats is a shift from historical reactive measures. 9. Fragmentation of the market. The defense market is described as fragmented, which contradicts the notion that large consolidated entities dominate such a critical sector. This fragmentation indicates a diversity of players and innovation sources, suggesting that smaller, agile firms can compete effectively in a domain often thought to be led by a few giants. 10. Interdependence of defense and commercial sectors. The distinction between defense and commercial aerospace is becoming increasingly blurred as technologies developed for defense applications find commercial uses and vice versa. This interdependence challenges the traditional view of these markets as separate entities, suggesting that innovations in one sector can have significant implications for the other, reinforcing the need for collaborative approaches across both domains. These insights reflect the complex and often contradictory dynamics at play in the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries as they evolve toward 2028. The expected increase in market penetration is not merely a result of technological advancements but also involves navigating labor market challenges, economic pressures, and shifting public perceptions. Important content overlooked in the report on market penetration in aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries. The report discusses an expected 50% increase in market penetration across the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries by 2028, driven by technological advancements and escalating security threats. While the report highlights several key trends and growth areas, there are nuanced insights and aspects that may be overlooked by most readers. Here is an exploration of these overlooked details and their significance. 1. Labor shortages. One of the significant challenges highlighted in the report is the shortage of skilled labor in the defense industry. This is not just a peripheral issue, it has profound implications for innovation and technological advancement within the sector. The report notes that a lack of engineers, technicians, and researchers can lead to delays in project timelines, increased product development costs, and ultimately hinder market growth. Significance. This labor shortage could stifle the industry's ability to leverage new technologies such as AI and UAVs, which are critical for future defense capabilities. As the demand for advanced defense systems grows, the inability to fill key positions may result in a competitive disadvantage for U.S. companies against global competitors who may not face similar labor constraints. 2. Economic contributions beyond simple metrics. While the report mentions that the aerospace and defense industry generated $955 billion in sales in 2023, it also notes the industry's substantial economic contributions, including $425 billion in economic value, which constitutes 1.6% of the U.S. GDP. However, the report does not delve deeply into the broader economic implications of this sector, particularly regarding job creation and the multiplier effect on local economies. Significance. The aerospace and defense industries employ over 2.21 million people, with wages significantly higher than the national average. This not only underscores the industry's role in providing high-quality jobs but also its impact on local economies through spending and investments. The interconnectedness of these jobs with local businesses such as suppliers and service providers can further amplify economic benefits, which could be crucial for policymakers and stakeholders. 3. Technological innovation as a driver of change. The emphasis on technological innovation, particularly in AI and unmanned systems, is a critical theme that the report touches upon. However, it lacks a discussion on how these technologies are transforming not only operational capabilities but also the entire strategic landscape of military engagements. Significance. The integration of AI in UAVs points toward a future where warfare may rely increasingly on automated systems, which could shift the nature of military engagements and reduce the need for human personnel in high-risk situations. This transformation raises ethical questions about the use of autonomous weapons and the need for regulatory frameworks. The implications for defense policy strategy and international relations are immense and require careful consideration. 4. Global market dynamics and competitive landscape. The report primarily focuses on the U.S. market but does not sufficiently address how global dynamics are influencing domestic growth. The competitive landscape is not just shaped by domestic trends but also by international competition, particularly from nations like China and Russia, which are increasing their defense budgets and capabilities. Significance. Understanding the global competitive environment is crucial for U.S. defense contractors as they strategize for future growth. This includes recognizing how foreign investments and partnerships are evolving, especially with allies, and the potential for collaborative ventures in technology development, which could enhance the U.S. position in global arms markets. 5. Emerging threats and security concerns. The report mentions evolving security threats as a driver for growth in the defense sector but does not elaborate on the nature of these threats. The rise of cyber warfare, hybrid threats, and non-state actors represents a paradigm shift in how nations perceive security and defense needs. Significance. A detailed analysis of these emerging threats can inform strategic investments in technologies that are designed to counter asymmetric warfare tactics. Understanding these dynamics can also help defense companies tailor their products and services to meet the specific needs of military and government agencies, ultimately enhancing their market position. 6. Environmental sustainability and technological advancements. While the report highlights technological innovation, it overlooks the increasing emphasis on environmental sustainability within the aerospace and defense industries. With global pressures to reduce carbon emissions and promote sustainable practices, companies are being pushed to innovate not just for performance but also for environmental responsibility. Significance. Integrating sustainability into product development can be a significant differentiator in the market. Companies that prioritize environmental considerations in their technological advancements may find new opportunities in both government contracts and consumer markets, especially as public awareness of climate issues grows. 7. Integration across sectors. The report discusses the aerospace and defense sectors as distinct entities but does not adequately address the integration between these industries and telecommunications. The convergence of these industries, particularly through advancements in communication technologies, is set to play a pivotal role in future defense strategies. Significance. As defense systems become more reliant on sophisticated communication networks, the interplay between telecommunications and defense technologies will become increasingly critical. This integration can lead to advancements in real-time data sharing, situational awareness, and overall operational effectiveness, which could be a game-changer in military engagements. Conclusion. The anticipated 50% increase in market penetration across the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries by 2028 represents a significant opportunity for growth driven by technological innovations and evolving security needs. However, the nuances outlined above, such as labor shortages, the broader economic impact, the nature of emerging threats, environmental sustainability, and the integration of sectors, are crucial elements that warrant deeper exploration. Recognizing these factors can help stakeholders within these industries navigate the complex landscape and drive strategic initiatives that align with future market demands. 1. Technological innovation as a catalyst for growth. The most significant driver of the projected 50% increase in market penetration across the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries stems from rapid technological advancements, particularly in unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, and artificial intelligence (AI). These technologies are not only revolutionizing operational capabilities in defense applications but also enhancing efficiency and effectiveness across aerospace and telecommunications sectors. As the integration of AI and UAVs becomes more prevalent, they are expected to reshape market dynamics and operational standards, ensuring that companies remain competitive in a rapidly evolving landscape. 2. Economic impact and industry significance. The aerospace and defense industries are critical to the U.S. economy, contributing approximately 1.6% to the GDP and generating $955 billion in sales in 2023. This substantial economic contribution is coupled with a workforce of over 2.21 million people, with wages averaging 50% higher than the national average. The industry's ability to create high-paying jobs and generate significant economic value underscores its importance not just for national security but also for fostering economic growth and stability. 3. Market growth projections and strategic investment. The defense sector alone is projected to grow by $169.43 billion from 2024 to 2028 with a compound annual growth rate CAGR of 4.91%. This growth is driven by increased military expenditures, particularly in advanced technologies such as AI and UAVs, as well as a consistent push from government budgets aimed at modernizing military capabilities. The emphasis on modernizing defense systems to address evolving threats ensures that investment in this sector will continue to be a priority, shaping future market dynamics. 4. Challenges in workforce development. Despite the positive growth projections, the industry faces significant challenges, particularly concerning a shortage of skilled labor. This labor gap could hinder innovation and development timelines, impacting the industry's ability to adapt to new technologies and market demands. Addressing this issue will require strategic workforce development initiatives, including partnerships with educational institutions to cultivate talent and ensure that the workforce is equipped to meet the demands of a rapidly changing technological environment. Here are 3 famous historical cases related to technological advancements and their impact on industries, particularly in sectors like aerospace, telecommunications, and defense. 1. The Manhattan Project 1942 to 1946. The Manhattan Project was a research and development project during World War II that produced the first nuclear weapons. It was a landmark case of technological innovation and government investment in scientific research, leading to a significant transformation in military capabilities and global power dynamics. The project involved a massive mobilization of resources with scientists, engineers, and military personnel working together to develop atomic bombs. The successful detonation of atomic bombs at Hiroshima and Nagasaki not only led to the end of World War II but also ushered in the nuclear age, fundamentally changing international relations and defense strategies. This case illustrates how significant government investment in technology can lead to rapid advancements in military capabilities and reshape entire industries. 2. The Apollo Program 1961 to 1972. NASA's Apollo program was a series of space missions aimed at landing humans on the moon and bringing them safely back to Earth. The program, particularly Apollo 11, which achieved the first manned moon landing in 1969, demonstrated the potential of aerospace technology and engineering. The Apollo missions required advancements in various fields, including materials science, telecommunications, and computer technology. The success of the Apollo program not only had a profound impact on space exploration but also led to numerous technological innovations that trickled down to civilian applications, including advancements in computer technology, telecommunications, and materials used in everyday products. This case exemplifies how investment in aerospace can lead to broader technological advancements that impact multiple industries. 3. The Cold War Arms Race 1947 to 1991. The Cold War was characterized by a technological arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union, particularly in the fields of aerospace and defense. The competition led to rapid advancements in missile technology, space exploration, and nuclear weaponry. Key developments included the launch of the first artificial satellite Sputnik by the Soviet Union in 1957, which marked the beginning of the space race, and the subsequent development of intercontinental ballistic missiles (ICBMs) by both superpowers. The arms race significantly influenced military spending and research priorities, resulting in innovations that have shaped modern defense and aerospace technologies. This historical case underscores how geopolitical tensions can drive technological advancements and increase market penetration in the defense sector. These cases highlight how significant historical events have driven technological progress in aerospace, telecommunications, and defense, leading to transformations that continue to influence these industries today. Future outlook: expected 50% increase in market penetration across aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries by 2028. The projected increase in market penetration across the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors by 50% by 2028 signifies a transformative period driven by technological advancements, heightened demand for innovative solutions, and evolving security threats. Several key trends and predictions can be identified based on the current trajectory observed in these industries. 1. Technological advancements. The integration of artificial intelligence (AI) and unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) will continue to redefine operational capabilities in the defense sector. As military operations become increasingly reliant on automation and advanced technologies, we can anticipate a significant uptick in investments in AI-driven solutions, enhancing efficiency and effectiveness. For instance, AI applications in data analysis, predictive maintenance, and autonomous systems will streamline operations and reduce costs. Prediction: by 2028, AI technologies will be embedded in 70% of defense contracts, significantly improving decision-making processes and operational efficiency. 2. Defense sector growth. According to market analyses, the U.S. defense market is projected to grow by $169.43 billion between 2024 and 2028, with a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 4.91%. This growth is fueled by increasing military expenditures, particularly in advanced aircraft, space capabilities, and UAVs. Prediction: the defense budget will reach unprecedented levels, surpassing $800 billion annually by 2028, with a focus on next-generation technologies and modernization efforts. 3. Economic contributions. The aerospace and defense industry is a significant contributor to the U.S. economy, generating approximately $955 billion in sales in 2023. With the expected growth in market penetration, this figure is likely to see substantial increases. The industry not only supports high-paying jobs but also contributes to the GDP and trade balance. Prediction: by 2028, the aerospace and defense sectors will account for 2% of the U.S. GDP, with employment in the sector exceeding 2.5 million workers, reflecting strong job growth in engineering, technology, and manufacturing roles. 4. Evolving security threats. The dynamic geopolitical landscape and emerging security threats will necessitate continuous investments in defense capabilities. The risk of terrorism, cyber warfare, and hybrid threats will drive nations to enhance their defense infrastructures and technological capabilities. Prediction: by 2028, the demand for cybersecurity solutions and counterterrorism technologies will double, with defense budgets increasingly allocated towards these areas to mitigate risks and safeguard national security. 5. Integration of telecommunications. As telecommunications technology advances, its integration with aerospace and defense will become crucial for effective operations. Enhanced communication systems, including satellite communications and 5G technology, will play pivotal roles in military operations, intelligence sharing, and coordination. Prediction: by 2028, 5G technology will be fully integrated into defense systems, improving the speed and reliability of communications and enabling real-time data sharing among military units. 6. Global market dynamics. The aerospace and defense sectors will increasingly operate on a global scale, with international collaborations becoming more prevalent. Strategic partnerships and alliances will be vital for addressing shared security challenges and enhancing technological capabilities. Prediction: by 2028, global defense spending will increase, with collaborative projects between nations accounting for 30% of defense contracts, particularly in advanced technologies and joint military exercises. 7. Challenges to growth. Despite the positive projections, challenges such as labor shortages, supply chain disruptions, and regulatory complexities will persist. The defense sector may struggle to find skilled labor, which could impede innovation and project timelines. Prediction: by 2028, the defense industry will face a workforce gap of approximately 1 million skilled workers, necessitating increased investments in training and educational partnerships to develop the required talent. Conclusion: the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries are poised for significant growth and transformation by 2028. Driven by technological advancements, evolving security threats, and economic imperatives. These sectors will redefine their operational paradigms. The anticipated increase in market penetration will not only foster innovation and job creation, but will also reinforce the importance of national security in an increasingly complex global landscape. Stakeholders must navigate the challenges while capitalizing on the opportunities presented by this evolving market to ensure sustained growth and competitiveness.